A live look at Hard Rock Stadium. We're here for Week 5 of EA Sports College Football. It's the Boston College Eagles and the Miami Hurricanes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Miami's head coach told me before the game, this running back has been unstoppable this season. He is ranked top 5 in the country in rushing yards, and people are starting to mention his name in the Heisman talk. He is really devastating at the line of scrimmage, showing patience running behind blocks, and coach said he belongs in this conversation as long as he keeps his head down and continues to do his job. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Hurricanes will kick off first, and here we go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Boston College's offense will get the ball first. They'll be matched up against one of the best secondaries in the country.
And this matchup is going to be so much fun to watch because this defense, they're really, really good. And they like to take away what you do best. And a lot of times that means focusing on your number one guy.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And that's going to be the challenge for this offense tonight, is holding up against this pass rush. They are one of the best defenses in the entire nation because of their ability to get pressure on the quarterback. They're going to have to do a much better job tonight protecting their guy, or they've got no shot. And the Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Sets his feet. It's McKenzie. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He'll be dropped.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You can tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Got his man on the right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. No room to bring it back. So Miami's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here comes Darian Mensah, the incoming transfer out of Duke. He threw for 6 touchdowns in their victory last time out.
Yeah, and you know, when we talk to the coaching staff, they just sort of say, hey, we're going to go as our quarterback goes. And they're on a nice little win streak right now. And the biggest reason why is because the play of the guy behind center. He has been lights out throwing it. He's been making big plays, keeping the offense on rhythm, and avoiding the turnovers. That's all been critical.
It's Pringle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
That's a nice-looking run, man, and what a legacy here when you think about Edgerrin James and Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Clinton Portis, game breakers at the running back position. This guy, he seems like he's destined to play on Sunday.
And not much doing. Runs him out of bounds. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. The pull and throw off the RPO. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on 3rd down. Hand off from the shotgun. Enough to move the chains. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Hurricanes have this offense rolling. Throwing, Mensah. Moves to his right. He'll get rid of it. Finds a man by himself. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Talk about keeping your eyes downfield and then unleashing one on a rope.
And having a guy like that can buy time and beat you down the field with his feet, but also what you said is the most important thing. He keeps his eyes down the field. He's not looking to run the football. He can, but he's looking to do damage and make a big play down the field. Because he had his eyes up, he could do that.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with a scoring toss from the 33. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's McKenzie. On the move, trying to make magic with his feet. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. Now on first down from the 30. Hands it off. And he's stopped right there. No gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They've been running it, but now the pass. Oh, pressure's coming. And it's a sack.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game. Trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there. Being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
Offensive line needs to clean it up. Sack on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Keeping his eyes downfield. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down decision. Boston College will send out the punt team. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. Searching for space. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll move the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent.
Down after making that grab, and that's one way to start digging out of that hole, but they are still short of the first down. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And it's so fun to have that trump card, right? Like it's almost like playing a video game with this guy. When you got a big tight end that can make plays, that gets open, that feels those soft spots in the zones, 3rd downs, money downs,
Caught, and he's got room. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Nowhere to go. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Sends it back in motion. Here's Mensah to throw. Out wide right, it's Pringle. He just won't take a big hit. Slides off guys, makes moves. He's down to the 21. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. The run inside. It's Pringle. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. We've reached the break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. And the Canes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll run with Brown. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's 3rd and goal. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down.
Man, as you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit?
Just know he's going to find a way to get it in the end zone, and he did exactly that.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They took it 71 yards down the field and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out. It's Addison. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Boston College wants to play fast. Sets his feet. It's McKenzie. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The punt team makes its way. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about. That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that is an obvious personal foul. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. 2nd down coming up. They want to throw it. Rush right in his face. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Making his first move. He gets a block. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Tight end now in motion. On the ground, it's Pringle. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. Guys, they're really starting to find a rhythm in conference play now. They'll try to keep it going through the rest of this ACC slate.
I think it's really important because they're building confidence early in the season. There were a lot of expectations on this team to play well.
Makes the grab and room to run. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick give. It's Pringle. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. From the gun. Still looking to his right. Got out of trouble and throws. Touchdown, Canes! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. BC has it back and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
From the gun, it's Ray. Got room at the 35. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. Boston College right back to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Second and long here. From the gun, the running back has it. He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Still on his feet. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Run in the red zone, it's Ray. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Trying to move them on the counter. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. 3rd and long right here. Scanning the field, it's McKenzie. Rushes on. Pressure's there and he lets it go. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. Field goal is good.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Number 96, set to kick off.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Mensah rolls right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Still running at the 40. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
Fantastic job there buying time and then using his speed to go get a huge chunk play. You saw on defense a lot of people in the back end with their heads turned around chasing receivers. It's dangerous. You want to play man coverage. You don't want to keep your eyes on the quarterback. You're going to pay for it. You saw it right there.
And the Canes are in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Left side is Pringle. Makes the grab, but down immediately. He picks up a few. Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Back in motion, try to clear the picture.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also
headed to the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football. He's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Great job by the back on the option. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Oh, and the extra point is blocked. He's got it in his own territory. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out. It's Addison. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the 1st half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the 1st half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
BC uses a timeout here in 2nd of the half. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And in my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did in that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Looking to throw, it's McKenzie. Turns it upfield. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They might want to find a way to put it in drive and go forward. It's 3rd and 16. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the tight end. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Now back to your game at Hard Rock Stadium. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the shadows of South Beach.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. It's all teed up. Boston College will kick to start this 3rd quarter. On the run from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Miami's head coach told me coming out of the locker room, his running back has started to get in that Heisman conversation, and he is thrilled with the way he's performing. Sometimes hype off the field can be a distraction, but that has not happened. This running back has been locked in, dialed in, and is performing at a high level so far in this game. We'll see if he can keep it up here to start the second half. I'll keep you posted. Back to you guys.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Motion from the wideout. Breaks into the open. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another 1st down.
Yeah, and way to be creative. Way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly. Get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that 1st down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. From the red zone, it's Pringle. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Motion from the back. Throwing, Mensah. Got it behind the line. It's Pringle. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Out wide left, it's Lofton. Touchdown, Miami! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Boston College offense makes its way onto the field. To the air, it's McKenzie. It's complete to the right. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Caught. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. He wants to throw it. They're all over him. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
All kinds of room to the right. He's at the 30. Inside the... And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Golden Eagles!
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they light up the scoreboard, covering 65 yards on that touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with them. Snags it, and he's open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Changing the routes with his receivers. Here's Mensah to throw. Dumps it to the back. Holds on, it's Pringle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense getting set for first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Makes a connection. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was